Hi Josh, thanks for talking to us for Law Careers Net today. You've secured a training contract at Magic Circle firm, so I guess I'll just start by asking you, what did you study at university?
I did French and Spanish at university, on medieval languages, and I was at Cambridge.
And what made you make the leap from a languages background into the legal profession?
I think it was based on kind of skills that I knew I had from my degree, so like an aptitude in languages, an ability to read and write and like make good arguments. It seems to the skill set kind of match the job description. And there's other things as well that attracted me to working with an international firm, mainly like the opportunity to travel. I lived abroad for a year during my degree, so it was like a good opportunity to do that again, and a good career progression as well.
So that was obviously a big attraction to becoming a solicitor, the opportunity to travel abroad instead of maybe joining the bar or something.
Also, the availability of sponsorship was a massive persuasive factor in doing the solicitor branch as opposed to the barrister.
And how have you found taking the non-law route into the legal profession and then converting to law via the GDL as opposed to doing a law degree?
Yeah, I think I would definitely do the same route again. When I was in sixth form, I kind of was toying with the idea of doing a law degree, but I really wanted to learn and get the languages sorted, and I always felt if I did law at university, then the languages would be secondary. So that was good. The GDL experience has been surprising in some respects. I think it's a lot more work than you originally think. You think, oh, how much harder can it be than final year at university? In terms of difficulty, it's nothing more than what you've already been able to do. The hours you have to put in, a lot more hours I think than what I did at university. But it's a tried and tested formula, you just get on with it. It's very well structured, there's lots of people do it every year. People know how to teach you, they know how to structure the course, and it's good, it's fine.
Yeah, it's obviously a well-worn, well-travelled route into the profession, well established. Other than opportunities for travelling abroad and working in other countries, what other criteria were you looking for when you were making your training contract applications?
I think the main things that attracted me to the firms was, first of all, the sponsorship for the conversion. That was a big thing. The ability to work abroad during the training contract. And a lot of firms have that as more of an option rather than an obligation. So I went for the firms that it was more of an expectation almost to spend at least some time either on a client or abroad during the training contract. The other thing that people don't really consider is practicality of it. I applied for vacation schemes as opposed to training contracts straight away, and when you're a penultimate year undergraduate, there's only certain firms that have vacation schemes for penultimate year undergraduates, so that consideration in itself did away with a lot of firms, so kind of a bit of self-choice but also a lot of practicalities.
And how many applications did you end up making?
I did 5 applications for vacation schemes, 2 Magic Circle, 2 Silver Circle, an American firm, and I think I focused them on, again, the opportunity to go abroad. That was probably my biggest pushing factor on all those applications. I did 3 interviews and got 2 VAC schemes, and then I got a training contract off the back of one of the VAC schemes I did.
Excellent, so it was a really successful application round.
Yeah, I think I did do the kind of the focus, the fewer firms, stronger focus route, just because I had friends who were doing multiple applications and not knowing where they were, they couldn't even remember where they'd applied to. So I really went for kind of a fewer and better quality applications.
And how were your different experiences of the interview processes at each firm that you applied to?
Some firms are very chatty, you have very nice one-to-one interviews where you feel very much at ease. Other firms like to put you through your paces a bit more. Also depends on the interviewer. In the same firm you can have completely different interview experiences. My worst interview was a panel interview with 3 people sat opposite me. That was quite intimidating. But other than that, I had a good experience in the interview, much better than I expected really.
And what was the secret to the success of your application in the end?
I think there's no secret. I know everyone wants a secret answer or a magic formula. I really think you've got to put the hours in with these applications, treat them almost like a bit of coursework for university or college. You've got to really put the research in before into the firms, read around the subject, know have your commercial awareness down to a T, and then you've literally just got to plan what you're going to write, draft and redraft and proofread till you're blue in the face, and don't do the night before like any good coursework. You've really got to do them in advance, take time over them, and they should be okay.
And finally, what do you want to get out of your career in terms of the practice areas that you're going to eventually move into and the areas of the world that you want to see and things like that?
Yeah, I think it's really hard, especially coming from a non-law degree, applying for these jobs, because you don't actually know, you don't have any experience of the law, so you're not sure which areas of the law you're actually interested in. So you have to go with the areas of business that you're interested in almost. I've always been interested in the financial side of things, and so I'm quite looking forward to getting into that, and I suppose Asia and that area is where things are happening at the minute, so hopefully it'd be nice to work over there for a bit.
Exciting, so you could see yourself in Hong Kong or Beijing in the future.
That'd be great, that'd be good.
Oh well, best of luck for the future, Josh, and thanks for talking to us.